Hey there, Little House on the Prairie fans! Today, we're digging into the dusty archives to uncover 30 shocking secrets about your favorite Pioneer series. From rejected auditions to behind-the-scenes pranks, we've got it all. So, grab a cozy seat by the fireplace as we spill the beans on the untold stories of Walnut Grove. Stop! Did you know that Allison Arngrim, who played the infamous Nellie Allison, had a bit of a rough start? She was actually rejected for 2 roles before landing the part of Nellie. Talk about perseverance. Now, let's talk about the jaw-dropping final episode. In a move that surprised everyone, they decided to include the demolition of the set into the last episode. Walnut Grove wasn't just figuratively destroyed, it was literally torn down. Here's a fun fact about Michael Landon. He recycled old Bonanza scripts for some Little House episodes. Yeah, the A Matter of Circumstance episode in Bonanza became a matter of faith in Little House. Talk about a creative twist. Do you ever wonder if the real Lori Ingalls lived in Walnut Grove? Well, she did. The Ingalls family resided in the actual Walnut Grove in 1874. History meets fiction, folks. Next, family ties. Melissa Gilbert, who played Lori Ingalls, is related to Jonathan Gilbert, the actor who portrayed Willie Ellison. Surprise! He's her adopted brother. Fight some drama after Michael Landon's divorce. Did you know that Melissa Gilbert named her son after him? Talk about a lasting connection. Now, let's talk about Melissa Gilbert's on-screen challenges. Producers wanted Lori Ingalls to appear more youthful, so they had Melissa bind her chest to hide her curves. Hollywood secrets, right? Michael Landon, known for his iconic roles, was also a bit of a prankster on set. Rumor has it, he had a wild sense of humor, playing pranks on the cast and crew. Classic Landon. I wondered if Melissa Gilbert could drive a stagecoach in real life. Well, she can. The actress, who played Lori Ingalls, learned how to drive a real stagecoach. Talk about hands-on preparation. Michael Landon's real daughter snagged a role in the series as Etta Plum after playing several other characters. It's a family affair. Now, let's talk about Allison Angram's dedication to her role. To achieve Nellie Allison's perfect curls, the crew decided to use a wig. But it wasn't all glamour. The wig, held in place with metal combs and pins, actually made poor Allison's scalp bleed. Ouch! Speaking of those iconic curls, the hairdressers used an old-fashioned curling iron heated in an oven to achieve Nellie Allison's hairstyle. It might have looked perfect, but the process was nothing short of torturous for actress Allison Angram. Now, let's switch gears to some behind-the-scenes drama. A memo was sent out expressing concerns about the chemistry between Melissa Gilbert and Dean Butler on set. Seems like they were worried that the sparks wouldn't fly between Lori Ingalls and her new husband. Do you know that Michael Landon once asked Karen Grassel, who played Caroline Ingalls, to change her name? She auditioned under the name Gabrielle Tree, but Landon preferred her real name. Moving on to a more protective note, actress Melissa Sue Anderson's mother was reportedly overprotective on set. This led to a situation where the other actors found it challenging to become friends with Melissa Sue, who played Mary Ingalls. Here's a heartwarming twist. Despite the on-screen rivalry, Nellie Allison and Lori Ingalls were actually best friends off-screen. They even had sleepovers. Talk about acting skills. Ever wondered what the cast was eating in those dinner scenes? Well, it turns out it was mostly Dinty Moore beef stew, except for that one time when Ma served up some Kentucky Fried Chicken. Finger-licking good. Let's talk about Michael Landon's locks. Did you know he dyed his hair for the role of Charles Ingalls? Starting with Clairol Media Mash Brown, he continued this practice until a professional had to step in. Legend has it, his hair would even fade into lavender under the California sun. Little Carrie Ingalls was played by Rachel and Sydney Bush at just 3 years old. Due to California laws, the director had to rotate the twins every few hours, calling for a fresh twin before shooting some scenes. Finally, let's touch on a chilling rumor. It's speculated that the Simi Valley Ranch set may have been contaminated with radioactive waste. Some even attribute this to the cancer rates among the cast and crew. Spooky, right? Did you know that superstar actor Sean Penn actually got his start on the show? That's right. At just 13 years old, Sean made his acting debut thanks to his director dad, Leo Penn. Talk about a surprising beginning. Now, ever wonder why Michael Landon always looked so tall and confident? Well, turns out he wore 4-inch lifts in his boots. Standing at 5'9", Landon didn't want anyone towering over him on set. Now that's what we call a strategic fashion choice. Next up, remember that adorable fall during the opening credits? Well, it wasn't scripted. The toddler playing Carrie Ingalls accidentally tripped and fell down the hill. The director thought it was too cute to cut, so they left it in. Talk about turning a little accident into a memorable moment. Speaking of memorable moments, did you catch Michael Landon showing off more than just his acting skills? The Charles Ingalls actor wasn't shy about filming shirtless scenes. And rumor has it, he even skipped the undergarments when wearing those tight-fitting trousers. Now, that's a bold move. Hold on tight, because Alison Arngrim's broken arm in the Bunny episode was no act. She had a real cast on after breaking her wrist skateboarding. Those screams in the scene, yep, totally real. Safety first, right? Now, let's talk drama off screen. Melissa Gilbert ended her friendship with Michael Landon after his real-life divorce. They were tight on set. But when Landon's affair with a makeup artist went public, Gilbert distanced herself. That's Hollywood for you. Speaking of Melissa Gilbert, she had to endure something pretty gross on set. Her co-stars Alison Arngrim and Steve Tracy, who played her husband Percival, would make out openly just to disgust her. Guess they didn't like her much. And here's a shocking revelation for you beer lovers. The crew of Little House on the Prairie would go through 2 cases of Coors a day. That's a lot of beer, folks. And the actors were known to join in the fun, indulging in beer and even wild turkey while the younger ones napped during breaks. Now, this one is pretty concerning. Alison Arngrim, still in her early teens, passed out from heat exhaustion on set. The women on the show were required to wear traditional 1800s clothing, including stockings, petticoats, pinafores, and bonnets. And with the sweltering temperatures in the California ranch where they filmed, it was no wonder she and an assistant director collapsed on the first day of filming. Finally, for the young and the shy, here's a story that will resonate with you. Melissa Gilbert, at just 15 years old, was cast as Laura Ingalls and had to kiss her on-screen husband, Almanzo Wilder, played by 23-year-old Dean Butler. Can you imagine the nerves? Melissa was so uncomfortable. She asked if they could just stick to hugs and pecks on the cheek. There you have it, 10 mind-blowing Little House on the Prairie secrets. Who knew behind the scenes could be just as captivating as the show itself? If you enjoyed this trip down memory lane, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more hidden gems from your favorite shows. Until next time, stay curious.